just saw the first review for Chris Rock's new Saw movie. Not great. Oh, I'm so bummed out.
Well, it's a good thing Dan turned the mic
muted.
off.
Yeah, it's great.
We can't hear anything. Yeah, you're gone.
Yeah, no, not a word. Just
I think you were
gone.
through your headset and then you...
What's this largest gas station in the world shit you have down there?
Largest gas station in the world? What?
In America, anyway.
Is it
Convenience
Buc-ees?
store. Buc-ees, yeah.
Ugh, yeah.
Well,
Everybody gets horny for Buc-ees. They get really horny for Buc-ees.
I'm horny for it. I saw like fucking 15 minutes on the internet and I want to go.
Dude, it is huge. It is, I personally, it's like you go in, they have the cleanest bathrooms, they actually have like the Sheetz thing, right? The treatment where you go in, you can order your food, but it's huge. I mean, they make their own line of food, they have like a whole clothing area, toys, gag gifts, all that fun stuff. It's really cool, but the issue I have with it is it's always 100% of the time insanely crowded.
So, you want to see that full commercial that I was testing with?
No.
No.
Mario! Mario! Mario!
Looks oddly familiar.
He's back. All you had to do was ask. Super Mario Bros. 3 from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
It would be great to pull out on that and then just be Goatse. I could do that. Goatse. I could do that.
Back. He's blasting through worlds where no one has ever been. He's taking on enemies no one else dares. This time Mario pops up power wherever he goes, so he's bigger and badder than ever before. You've never seen creatures like these. You've never had an adventure like this. It's everything you've dreamed of and worlds more. It's Super Mario 2, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
So why are we
The
watching
game
this?
was a million times better than that commercial.
It was a great game. I actually played through it.
They made me not want to play the game. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The commercial made me hate it a little bit.
This commercial actually made me want to not play the game.
It did. Like, I'm like, oh, then I'll remember this commercial and it'll suck.
Yeah. It reminds me of the movie The Wizard. Like how, like, when you remember the movie Wizard?
So, you the wizard?
No, he is.
This guy? I don't get it. Is he like a poster child for someone?
For your information, Butthead, he's headed for the video championships in Los Angeles.
Is that right? Well, let's just see how good he is then. Guys? Pick any game you want. I'm good at all of them.
He had this glove. Remember the power glove? And he's playing this game, and you're watching this as a kid, just like, this is fucking amazing. He's playing Rad Racer with the glove. Look, he's moving his fist in over and over and over again. And it's obviously he's kicking ass in Rad Racer and Ninja Gaiden and all these other games that, you know, they featured in that movie. Then when you played them, it did not work that way at all. At all.
Close. No.
But I remember at that point in my life, I was doing this a lot. So
Yeah, just like that over and over again.
Slightly.
well, it wasn't myself. It was all my neighbors.
Yeah. With people watching.
Yeah, I got to finish their 40s.
Yeah.
I've never hoped for you to edit in like just the most horrible porn ever in my life.
So, got this Gameboy commercial.
Now everyone's getting in on the action of Game Boy. You get portable excitement, stereo action, play dozens of games like the mind-boggling Tetris, tennis, and golf. And Video Link lets you challenge a friend. It's like child's play.
Damn it, Blurch.
For grown-ups.
Oh, poor Oliver.
Game Boy from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power. Portable power.
Then we
Real
got
quick,
a
I'm
game.
gonna have a sip for Oliver.
Good idea. That's all.
Here's to you, Mr. Blurch.
To the whole Blurch family.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Tragic. I mean, the whole story, the entire family, it's just the worst.
17 of them. Can you believe it?
Yeah. And all within years of each other. And all of them successful commercial actors, too.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, guys, if you've ever done any video game history research or anything, you'll always constantly hear about E.T. being the worst game ever, or E.T.'s the reason that Atari sank. Like, it was all E.T.'s fault. And then eventually you hear, well, he only had 4 weeks to design it or some bullshit like that. Which is great. Yeah, I don't care how long it took him to do it. It was a good game for the time. I enjoyed it as a kid. We're going to go through the whole thing here. So this is my retort to the entirety of the internet that hates this game for no reason whatsoever. For not legitimate reasons. Actual music.
I don't think anybody's gonna argue that.
I got my copy of E.T. on Christmas Day 1982. I wasn't a huge fan of the movie. I liked it. It was okay. But mostly I just like seeing kids swear in a movie about a green space midget with magic mind control powers.
There's nothing like that, Penisbreath! Hell yeah!
Yet,
Penis
when I
breath.
pulled the wrapping paper off of the game box, I wasted no time in getting the cartridge plugged into the family Atari 2600 just like E.T. himself. And just like E.T., I didn't read the instructions either. I was 11 years old. Of course I didn't read the instructions. And this is what happened. Then I read the manual, and the whole world of E.T. opened up. I learned why E.T. falls into wells, and then what all those little icons on top of the screen meant. I even learned how to make the game easier until I learned the layout of all 6 screens on the map. It took a few days, but I learned how to beat E.T. on every difficulty level. And then I spent weeks trying to end up with the highest score possible. Learning how to play the game and master the game was fun because I was 11, and I was exactly the kind of person this game was aimed for. But the modern day reviewers of old Atari games just don't get it.
Can I stop pretending that this game sucks? I don't know what I'm doing. I want to cry.
This game is horrible. The poor unfortunate souls that played this game. It's just bad.
How can you call this good? You get stuck in caves. You can hardly find your way out. Going up, you fall back down. I don't even think you can beat this game. What is the point of this game?
Every single bad review of E.T. on a 2600 boils down to someone who didn't read the manual, wasn't a child in the 80s, or does not like games with a learning curve.
It's just a really bad learning curve.
I'm including you on that list, James. I was 11 and I figured it out. The game sold 2.6 million copies in 1 month, and somehow it's considered a commercial failure.
The game became the biggest commercial failure in video game history.
That's more than River Raid and Kaboom combined, and they were hits. You know what else all of these game reviewers forgot to notice? E.T. has a dick. Look at it, right there in your face. Alien Pud. A big, fat, interplanetary donger. No other alien has a pecker. Not this one, not this one, not even this one. You know what else that means? That there are other little alien ETs running around with a Snizz. Even if you never bothered to read the manual or put time into learning how to properly play this game, how do you not love the fuck out of a game that features a little alien cock? E.T. doesn't suck. It's a goddamn great game. And if you disagree, you suck.
Penisbreath!
Well done.
There. I've
Very
proven
well done.
E.T. is a good game.
Wow, you were so, like, the hundreds and hundreds of reviewers we had to listen to stating this game was garbage, and all it took was literally reading the 3-page booklet that came with it is phenomenal. And
It's
also
a good game
penis.
if you penis. Yeah. I mean, whatever else I could come up with to prove that it's a good game, the dude has a dick. You were in your car, weren't you?
Jerking off.
That really is the highlight.
I've seen this. Is this Tekken 6?
He punches him in the belly so hard, he stretches him and launches him into space.
I fucking love that.
Strap in, boys. This shit's
It was recently asked me what my favorite game was to play, and while I almost rattle off some of my favorites like Mega Man, Time Crisis, or Custer's Revenge,
Nice.
I kept coming back to a game that was not only insanely badass, not only were the levels designed by someone who clearly had substance abuse problems, but you could play this 100 times over and still run into characters where the first thought that crosses your mind is, what is their backstory? I want to know more about what the fuck they were thinking when they put that outfit on. I want to know what would make a character do such horrible things. I want to know what writer had the balls to tell the devs. And then the bad guy pushes his entire finger into the planet Earth to kill the good guy. That's the thing that actually happens in this game. That's the level of disturbing vision the creators of this game had. And that is why I think Azura's Wrath is my favorite game of all. Number 1, it's the first game where you actually feel anger of the character, and not just be told that he is over and over and over again. The 2010s were a weird time for games. While things were amazing, there was a pattern emerging. A huge pattern. A very noticeable what the fuck. So Azura's Wrath is absolutely not covering new territory when it comes to the revenge story plot. However, it's how it delivers this story that makes it so fascinating. Nobody here expects much of the guy has family, guy is betrayed, guy is merged, daughter is captured, guy begins punching people in the face. While most stories in the genre of pissed off dude punches a lot of things have the character come back and triumph, you're still forced to witness our main protagonist lose. A lot. Again and again. Granted, every time he comes back, he's loaded with more tricks up his sleeve and enough rage to level actual planets. He's so pissed off that at one point, he comes back to fight actual gods with like a ton of arms. Number 2, the game never takes itself too seriously. It's odd to say, but one of the best parts about this game is that while telling a tragic story about a man losing his family several times over and fighting to regain what he has left, they fit in a lot of humor. And even more oddly is that tongue-in-cheek style of delivery is almost lost due to the beautiful styles of animation, the soundtrack, and environments you encounter over and over. It's almost like the teams at Capcom were aware that you would get called out for the subject matter, so they said, quick, someone make a boob joke. The entire time you're on this ride with Azura, you are completely aware of how absurd this story is, and not dragged into a depressing gray hellscape that other games fall into.
Can you buy that water?
Number 3. These levels are designed by actual crazy people. You fight on the ground, you fight in a spa, you fight on a ship, you fight in space. You fight as the actual fucking bad guy. If there is a place where our main character can blast people, he will be there to blast people. And just when you think, that's enough insanity to be introduced, apparently Capcom thought, you know what'll make our audience's brains bleed? DLC. Where you fight Street Fighter characters. On the moon. Number 4. I take it all back. Custer's Revenge is the best game ever.
I might go back and try that game.
I think I might have to go play that game, yeah.
Beautiful game.
Yeah, and so do you just keep repeating that level where you fuck her, or...
Yeah, we were all talking about Custer's Revenge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not that piece of shit fucking emo Hot Topic game.
Yeah, it was, I actually watched a speedrun of this game. I just want to see
Does
if
it come with a shiny shirt?
Yes.
Right now, go and play 3 worlds of MoC World in Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. And there are 3 worlds uploaded and ready to play. Search my username, JO231SH, and there it will be. So please go play all of MoC's Super Mario Worlds, with more to come on Zazz's face. So, anything else about the gas station? Anything else worth saying?
Yeah, it's everybody loves it. They have T-shirts. Every motherfucker down here has a goddamn bumper sticker of Buc-ee on it. The funniest part about it is, remember these trips I tell you I take out to the ranches and stuff? You'll be driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas, like just all desert, and it'll say, no joke, Buc-ee's ahead, 315 miles. Like,
that's beautiful.
You're just like, thanks fucking sign. I have to pee in a bottle, and you just reminded me why.